Welcome. I'm very pleased to be able to share with you some of our customer experiences at Temenos and how they use core banking technology to address many of the issues that we face in our industry today.
Core banking software is arguably the most critical infrastructure application a corporate banking operation depends on. It's therefore critical that the solution is robust, flexible, and secure, as well as supported by a vendor with vision to grow the product to address ever-changing customer demands. I'm Ralph Silva. I'm a broadcast analyst with SRN, and I had the privilege of sitting with some Temenos clients to discuss their experiences. I started with Yuri Pilham of NLB, and I asked him if Temenos solutions are supporting his bank's ambitions to develop a single view of their customers.
Okay, we actually more or less achieved a single view of the customers with buying packages ST24 and connecting them to the data warehouse. So more or less on the NLB mother bank, the goal is achieved. The challenge ahead of us is still how to get a single view of the customers on the NLB group level.
Is maintaining a cross-border solution a challenge?
The challenge ahead of us is how to consolidate the data on the group level, and we hope that also T24 will do some help here.
Do you feel that Temenos Solutions actually helps you reduce the overall risk of your organization?
The first thing in NLB was to get appropriate data in a single platform. So we achieved it with a project in the last years, and as mentioned before, we actually are still trying to get there with consolidating the data on the group level. We are implementing credit scoring system and the systems for managing credit exposure on the group level.
Does a Temenos solution really result in efficiency gains, and if so, how?
Definitely efficiency is on more or less in the future changes in the maintenance of the system, because previously we had the data in 6-7 different systems, and actually it was very hard getting them together, and also when we had to do some change, we have to change in the 7 places. Now we do change once, and we are there.
Stan Ditzel of JP Morgan Chase joined us to talk about their experiences. As one of the biggest operations on the planet, I thought it was appropriate to ask Stan if Temenos Solutions supported a global infrastructure.
I think it supported it very well. One of our big goals was to collapse 2 Asia regional platforms and 2 EMEA regional platforms onto a single one. And so far we've done that. We haven't done all our branches, but we've done a number of them, and it's supported it well. As anybody will tell you, the trick in going to a single global process and platform is way beyond the software. It's cultural, and it's getting everybody to agree on common workflows and a common approach. And that's almost harder than finding the right software. But once we got people in APAC and EMEA and LATAM in agreement on products and services, then the software was quite supportive.
Are you happy with Temenos' ability to support regulatory change, especially considering we're expecting so much of it?
So far, on the ones that have come down the pike in the last year or two, like the FSA's liquidity reporting, the testing that we had to do in the U.S. To show that we could withstand a liquidity shock, the single customer view, T24 has been quite agile in adapting to those new regulations. Can't say what's coming up in the future, but all indications are we'll be okay.
Has T24 supported JPMC's risk management program?
When we've needed to add things like a do not trade flag, easy to add, single customer view has been helpful because we share the customer file across all the branches and countries. The limits module into which we download facility information from our credit system has worked fairly well. So it's been supportive of most of the risk things we want to do.
Thomas Budstrom of Loop, a provider of banking services, joined us to talk about his experiences. I began by asking why Loop selected a Temenos solution at the center of their technology infrastructure.
Yeah, that's right. Now, having a core banking system as an essential part of our technology is very important. And the main reason is that our customers are like Temenos are financial institutions, it's banks. And Loop come from a background where we have developed a lot of technology internally, and we have had a look at how do we scale from an IT perspective in the best and most cost-effective way. And essentially there's a lot of standard components out there in the market where, of course, Temenos is the number one in this space that we can leverage to scale up and grow our technology base much more cost-effective and efficiently compared to doing and essentially redoing a lot of that ourselves.
Does the Temenos core banking solution T24 really result in efficiency gains? And if so, what have you seen?
Well, the T24 provides us with a solution that has been developed over many years to service the banking sector. And Loop is an emerging company that has developed a lot of in-house technology. And essentially what we're doing is we're combining the components that Temenos have developed over many years with our own components and our own platform to generate exceptional value to our end consumers, which are the banks. And what T24 brings to the table is a set of modules that has been developed and is utilized by many companies, and hence we get the cost efficiency of those modules that we can and that enables us to bring to market a very good and professional service at a much lower cost than we could if we had to develop this in-house.
So how do you characterize your implementation?
We are incredibly satisfied with Temenos' conduct in the pre-sales phase. They've been extremely professional. They have gone to great lengths, both in terms of satisfying our requirements, but also helping map out the actual deliverable, the end product, adding to us a lot of the benefits that they have gained from their experience in this space.
Is maintaining a cross-border solution a challenge?
That's one of the key reasons why we have gone with T24, is that it delivers a very good approach. Because it has this SOA architecture, it gives us the flexibility to tailor it to the different market segments that we address. And I think no other solution that we looked at in the market, and we looked very hard and for a long time, could deliver the same type of value for money, basically.
Thank you. I trust that was valuable. Expect to see plenty of innovation from Temenos and from our clients in the coming months.